Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Next.KZ versus mTw, Game 4 of the Western Qualifiers Grand Final. We are one game away, perhaps, Next.KZ exiting the tournament and mTw going to Seattle, Washington. In the
where they should have been invited in the first place.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, come on.
Next.KZ could rattle 2 wins in a row.
Next.KZ also should have been invited.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
Both of these teams should have already been in. And anyway, mTw has the second pick here, so they go ahead and ban the Lycanthrope and the Dark Seer. So is that Furion now. Next.KZ, on the other hand, banned that Kabop Chin. They realize, wait a minute, we don't want to do that shenanigans. And Enchantress gets banned as well as the Lone Druid. So another of powerful...
They keep banning the Lone Druid. They don't want to deal with it.
Army, summon, pushing. I think it's a good ban. I think mTw really likes to take the Lone Druid. I mean, in Game 1, they had Funzy using it, right? And they kind of rolled that game.
Yep.
So I think it's a good choice. I mean, if Funzy's able to get a solo lane and can able to farm, all the other 4 are able to take down towers, you can't beat that Syllabear. So I think removing it's a decent choice.
Invoker first pick here.
Yes.
Here.
Broodmother? You don't first pick Broodmother.
You invoke first pick here.
Who has second pick? Second pick, you may see a third Broodmother.
If we see Windrunner open first pick, I'm gonna go crazy.
No, right?
Can we just like axe first pick or something?
Whoa. Are you kidding me right now?
Just get some Absolute Legend Zenith action going on.
Calm down, son. Invoker, first pick here, pretty standard. That's going to leave Windrunner in the pool for mTw. Probably going to take a Windrunner as well as a Druid. Leshrac? No, I'd take the Leshrac. That's a much better idea. If they want Brood, they can get him as the third and force Next to either take a SK with their second or third in fear of the Brood, or alternatively, they may give away the Brood, which would allow mTw didn't pick SK third. The problem then is Next could take Brood and SK with 2 and 3, and that would make problematic there. So mTw go ahead and grab Brood first along with Enigma, so Leshrac's still in the pool. Leshrac SK, anybody?
I know they would they'll be down for the SK, but I think they're down gonna be more for the Windrunner, so that's my guess.
Windrunner SK?
Windrunner SK. Or you go the Panda here. You go for the Panda here and have a no Beastmaster. Decent way, hey. Well, roar into 2 BKB or 2 very viable targets.
Oh, sorry, I had a little bit of yawn there. Beastmaster's so boring. Anyway, Beastmaster, there is still a Windrunner, still a Leshrac, still an SK. I feel like if they give away SK, they just lose the game. Like, if they don't pick it here, they just lose.
Oh, come on.
I understand,
SK is not the only
I understand they want Roar on Brood, and they like the Axis to be able to slow that down. But I honestly think that mTw are too good to allow other heroes to beat their Brood.
Look, Sand King is not the only hero that beats Brood.
No, but he does a fantastic job, and he gives sweet initiation.
No, Windrunner.
SK underrated hero. That
Tie Hunter does a decent job. Venomancer, if you stack about 80 wards, he does a decent job.
I don't know, if you ask Mouse about the Levy versus Brood, I don't think they're going to have good things to say.
No. They don't have... Well...
That wasn't even a sentence. So, what do you take? You take the Windrunner? I mean, you already have the Beastmaster. You don't want that. Anti-Mage!
Switching it up! Switching it up!
Going deep.
Alright, I like this. I'm a big fan of this. It's like that question. If you have a 23% win rate,
why would you keep shooting 3s? Exactly. You haven't. Morphing hasn't been working today. Switch it up. Go with something else. Anti-Mage. Get some new blood in there. Maybe let, I don't know, Mike Miller shoot a 3 or something. Shoot 23%. Why do you keep shooting them? Anyway.
Can you calm down?
Riki is going to be the ban here from Next. Obviously, that slows down the smoke screen on Anti-Mage is annoying. And mTw has shown that they have a propensity to pick up that SA.
Cool stuff. Anti-Mage, yeah, pretty afraid of that. Also, Invoker very afraid of that. I think Next.KZ right now just pick 2 counter pushers, right?
Sorry, what?
Next.KZ right now just pick 2 counter pushers.
Absolutely.
And after the draft, they say GG go next.
Yes, I think so as well. I think that's exactly what they want. If they can still get, actually SK has no lane here, so they won't pick that up. Maybe an Earthshaker Crystal Maiden or a, I don't know, Tinker Puck. You can't get Tinker. Like, what do you? They have a bit of a problem here. Because they need 2 anti-push, but they need them to be supports as well. Maybe
Venomancer sounds good, actually.
Venomancer also seems pretty strong here. So they have another options.
So we're either going to see mTw moving to the qualifiers, moving to the international in about 30 minutes, or we're going to see Game 5.
In about 60 minutes.
In about 68 minutes.
Yeah.
Did I call that one right last game? It was up actually about 60, 50.
I don't think it hit 57. No,
I think
we were at
like
51.
It was close.
Maybe. That said, hopefully this game won't go that. Tinker! Man, that is next Kazakhstan's favorite band with that 5th band Tinker.
Yeah, that's Silver, dude. That's Silver.
They do not want to deal with that Tinker. Big respect for mTw's Tinker. Crystalman going to be the 5th ban here. Good choice, I think, very wisely banning out the hero that is most likely to be picked up to lane with Anti-Mage, as well as giving them some much-needed range and anti-push, obviously, as Frost Nova, or Crystal Nova, or what the hell that thing's called, does a good job. And Freezing Field as well, pretty solid anti-push skill as long as you can channel it.
Need counter-pushing support? Get that Twin-Head Dragon! No?
Oh.
Okay.
Vinge isn't the best counter pusher. She's a decent counter. No, she's not. She's a terrible counter pusher. You can initiate somebody, swap somebody in, but then you're just, you're trading a hero for a hero, which I guess is a decent counter push. I don't know. Maybe it's, she can nuke 100. That's a thing, I guess. Spam that nuke.
You mean where's spam? Where's dual breath spam?
Okay. Twin-Headed Dragon. They're not tryhards. All right, calm down.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Vengeful Spirit, really good at countering Enigma Black Holes.
That's true.
It's pretty.
But you know what beat you before the Enigma Black Hole beat you? Because Synderen, by the way, in the game number 2, 30 minutes of gameplay, 1 second Black Hole.
1 second Black Hole.
That won't beat you. What will beat you is about 80 billion Spiderlings.
Yes, that is a problem. Axes are good, but they're not the be-all, end-all. If you get a quick battle fury, you can cut him down. Bladder Fury, yeah, okay. Bladder Fury. It's like if you eat, too much sauerkraut, you get bladder Fury. Night Stalker is going to be big from mTw. Big Cinder Night Stalker, perhaps. Could be Sox guy actually. He plays a pretty strong, hard carry Night Stalker, getting some sweet Abysmal Blades and whatnot. Obviously, this goes through. This solves the anti-mage problem. You can silence him. You get a big BKB, BKB answer. If he ever gets to that Abyssal Blade, he's probably not going to. But the silence is very strong against anti-mage. Also good against Invoker. Decent against Beastmaster. So, not a bad choice. I like this.
Yeah, and of course, that Enigma could be going mid. This is a Synderen team, after all. So they could be picking up yet another support. We are on the last pick of Next.KZ. Perhaps the last pick of the day. The Gasp.
Ooh, could be.
And
well, not the last pick of the day. Their last pick.
Their last pick of the day.
I think mTw want to get like a Veno. If I were next Kazakhstan, I'd take Veno here.
Veno sounds pretty weak, though, against Night Stalker. It's very easily ganked.
Yes.
I say you go SD.
Oh, yersh. Okay. Because they're going to go with old school ES Venge. This gives them a decent amount of long range stun, but not a whole lot of lane control with that anti-mage. They're going to have to lane control solely on the back of actually killing things. Now, if they send this bottom and hope to find the Broodmother and they get some quick wards, they could shut down this Broodmother in lane. And that would be pretty good, obviously, as you get the anti-mage a lot of farm. But on the other side, you're allowing Night Stalker to do whatever he wants against Invoker and Beastmaster. Primarily that Beastmaster, who will probably be played by Equal up top, will have a really, really hard time.
Yeah, I mean, Shaker's going to give you defensive purposes, which actually excels over SD quite a bit. SD can go into Poison build, and which eventually stops the push. But
wait, did you say he has a better defensive purposes than SD?
Shaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I disagree.
In terms of counter pushing.
Well, yeah, okay, cutting down armies perhaps, but I feel like SD's power...
Frontal engagement disruption is just fairly, way stronger.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think disruption does so much work in a team fight that, just removing heroes and saving people and buying time, prolonging engagements, I think it's easily the most powerful. That said, we get a Windrunner here as a 5th for Funzy, so I think this is going to be a Broodmother top. Right? Enigma in jungle, maybe Lich in middle with Knights? No.
No, Effie Matt's going to be jungling, seems like. He is on the support. We are going to have
big Lich Enigma lane? Let's see it. I mean, they're not going to do that, but that'd be so sick. Lich Enigma is like 1,000,000 XP denied.
No, they're going to do Lich, Cinder in mid, standard stuff, and then they're going to Enigma jungle, Windrunner top, Funzy bot. Very
Sachka's actually going to play the Windrunner, and Funzy is going to do that Broodmother bottom. So they are going to put... Funzy is just 100% their hard lane player. Like, they don't actually care what hero he's playing.
Just on the long lane, all right, here you go.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're a really good Windrunner player? Well, we got a Broodmother. That's going to be hard lane, so I guess you're hard lane. And Sasuke's going to be playing much more of a farming Windrunner. We have Kebab on that Lich. Cinderin will, of course, be playing that Night Stalker. Effing Mad on that Enigma. Equal is going to be playing that Beastmaster this time. 570 on the hard support of the Crystal, or the Invincible Spirit. Mantis is going to be on the Nance. You see a nice block of Lucky on Sasuke. He's going to get chain stun here. You see Axe is catching him, but he wind runs away, able to survive. Stallcat, who's rocking that Invoker. So it looks like Beastmaster is going to be top, Enigma or Invoker middle, and a Trilane bottom.
I just want to say real fast. I mean, we are in game 4 of the series. mTw is playing the 6th game in the world. Like we are casters, and we're casting 6 games, and we're already feeling slightly fatigued. Imagine you have to play 6 games in a row, in kind of high stake. I mean, it's really tiring, and you have to keep your concentration up, looking at minimap. I mean, of course they are already used to this by now. But also, to play 100%, I mean, we're expecting perfect play every game. But
yeah, that's true.
It's really tough.
I mean, we're not casting for an invite. They're playing for an invite. Yeah. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, free airfare and hotel stay in Seattle and getting to play in the biggest Dota tournament in the world. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
A pretty big deal. So, you know, got to give a little props to these guys for staying in there. So we're gonna have a sweet lane middle. Crystal, or I keep wanting to call Venge Crystal, man. I don't know why. Vengeful Spirit Anti-Mage versus a Night Stalker Lich. I gotta give this to the Night Stalker Lich. I mean, obviously Lich is a huge, powerful thing, but not just that. Night Stalker can create a lot of powerful situations just with early voids here. So, man, it's going to be hard pressed to find farm here.
I think if you're Next.KZ, you switch. You really switch. You put Equal back on the mid, and then you have Anti-Mage and farming against the Brood. And sure, Brood's not going to die. Perhaps he might even die. In fact, you put a Stench Ward, he's very gankable. But it also means that you're gonna, if you do the switch, then you might lose your tower, because Beastmaster kind of can stop a Broodmother push somewhat, I want to say.
Doo-doo, what the hell? Stallcat does go top on that Invoker with the Earthshaker. Earthshaker can do a little pulling here to try and pull this creep wave back a little bit. This is very interesting lanes.
Yeah, I think it's overall good prediction here by Next.KZ saying you just don't throw Invoker top blind, but they kind of know that it's a Windrunner, and they could actually do it. A nice pulling here by Shaker, as you pointed out. One of the biggest things that Lucky do that no other Shaker really can do as frequently as he does is that he always somehow doesn't die and rushes a Blink Dagger and Shaker. Like, just crazy stuff. And again, when you're not dying and getting assists absolutely everywhere, you are getting rush an early Blink. He always just goes Boots, Blink. Sometimes he starts with Arcane Boots, but if he does get the Arcane Boot, that's a bad game for him.
Yeah, similar to Kebab's Chin, it just survives for a really long time, and you never really figure out why. He just doesn't put himself in bad positions. It's very, good positioning, man. That's why no deaths happen.
Yeah.
So
that actually applies here.
Stallcat going for the Exhort and the Blades of Attack again. So I'm thinking we're going to see another Greed build here into the Quaswex with starting out with the Exhort. This gives him a little bit of Sunstrike, obviously, around the map. Meanwhile, Mantis in middle, up to 1 creep kill, big farms, up to 7 on Cinderin, so actually good farm there. Cinderin, ooh, Mantis wanted to harass, not sure. I'm interested to see what Mantis goes for here. Is he going to go Burning and go for some stats? We saw him do that against Quantic when they had the Anti-Mage versus Morphling. Oh, no, he went straight Mana Burn because, Blink to it, double damage, there you go. As I was saying, he actually went for Mana Burn against Quantic, but with the Morphling, that's a little different.
Yeah, that's totally
so against
different,
a Night Stalker, I think it's a lot more likely that he goes for stats.
Yep, first blood gets drawn on the bot lane here, and, well, that's not a good start here. If you are a Next.KZ fan, of course, the Bloodstone is going to get upgraded. Not a Bloodstone.
Soul Ring.
Soul Ring's going to get
upgraded. Bloodstone, they had a Bloodstone right now.
Upgrade. Actually, wouldn't do Jack Swap for him, but, it's a lot of HP. But in any case,
big mana region, it's basically like a Soul Ring plus some. You mean?
Yeah, but now it's going to do the lane switch. I kind of predicted this early on, but because of the Bloodstone upgrade, the Soul Ring upgrade, Mantis is going to have a really big hard time. He's not even close to his Ring of Health. Although I say that he's 200 lower.
Yeah, they need to get some wards down here. It looks like there are some on that courier, so 570 off the very sad donkey. Is going to go ahead and bring him. He's going to come down here, just drop him on there, and that can allow them to harass Funzy and really slow down his farm. That said, he did get a Soul Ring first, so it gives him a little bit more presence. He can send those into the jungle and farm as well. He doesn't necessarily need to use them. He's going to go for a little harass here. He realizes now, with that harass, that they do have a ward. And I think, Kebab's going to rotate bottom here as well. So they're just following Lich around, or Anti-Mage around with that. Lich is a good choice, trying to deny as much XP as possible. Yeah,
and I really like the fact that when the Soul Ring is finished, Funzy has a couple options. He could all the time just nuke Venge like he's doing right now.
Yes,
and Venge will just keep out lane. Sure, you could get a Spiderling army going, But it's actually better to just keep Venge out lane and make sure, because without Venge, I don't think Anti-Mage can free farm as safely as he wants to do so.
At all. I don't think it's safe at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he can get some farm, but there's not much you can do. And you know, one more Nova and one more nuke, and Vince looks going to be right back down to 200 HP. And you know, send the Spiderlings at her, and she's got to run away. Like that's just it. So I actually think this lane is not going to go very well. We see Lucky finally making his way down bottom as they want to have a third person there to help him out. That's going to leave Stalkot solo top against Sachka. Now, this is going to be a decent lane for Invoker unless Enigma ever decides to make up make his presence felt. Yeah, at some point he's going to come out of the jungle, and Stalkot, you know, he doesn't have Wex yet. He's not going to have any kind of ability to go Invis just yet. And I think if in the next 2 minutes or so they go for a gang on him, I think they will get him.
They want to start with gank. It looks like they have switch targets here against Funzy. I don't think this is the right choice. Here comes a Sunstrike. That's a lot of physical damage, but simply not enough. Funzy runs back. He's a little bit blocked. Do we have a second Sentry Ward? No, we don't. I really think they should have went on Kebab way easier as a hero kill to pick up. But unfortunately, they didn't. At the very least, they kept him out of the lane, but that's just momentarily because Funzy, once the tank goes up a little bit, drop down a second web, and we'll be regenerating 4 HP per second. And this is very, very broken.
Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of a decision to try and get the more what's the word I'm looking for? It's like trying to hit the home run. They go for the big hero. They wanted to get the Broodmother because the Broodmother is a big prize. That's what I'm looking for, prize. Meanwhile, up top, Sasuke actually just solo kills Invoker. Doesn't even need any help from Enigma out of the jungle.
So Enigma was smoking up there, and now he could actually use the smoke and go mid. And I think exactly what he's going to do. Yeah.
That's a big time situation. Equal does not have Roar. He's gonna eat a void. He's gonna eat silence. He's gonna get stunned by Enigma. Doesn't actually need to use the silence. Just A clicks him down, and Enigma gets a kill there. So early on, 3-0 advance for mTw, and they look a whole lot like a team. It's gonna be taking a little trip to Seattle.
Yep, 0 and 3 up by 2,000. Go off kills and farms. Funzy continue his rampage on the bot lane here. But again, if there's one team that could come back from this, it's Next.KZ. They have shown great plays throughout the international qualifiers, remain undefeated in the entire match. But it may soon change as they're down 2 games to 1.
Well, their first game loss was actually against mTw today. So I mean, up to now they were 6-0. And not just that, if there's a team that has a ability, well, outside of Mouse, if there's a team that's going to throw a big lead away, or maybe let you get a chance, mTw's that team. That said, they've been playing very well today. I don't want to discredit them. Funzy's going to go ahead and get a little bit of harassment on 570, just nuke him away. And again, Vengeful can't do anything down here. Funzy is just soul ringing and nuking, and this is the power of that soul ring. By allowing them to get the soul ring first, it eliminates any ability. If they had started with this lane on bottom, with these wards, they could have ran Funzy out the lane and never would have got going.
Yep.
They've allowed him to get going, and now that he's got some presence, there's not a lot they can do.
Maybe you're absolutely right. It should have been a Sand King. Like, it really... Beastmaster, not only did he not stun Funzy's absolutely terror on that bot lane, also gave a first blood, gave the soul ring, as well as the magnificent farm. Mantis trying to jump up, effing Mass A, yo bro, I see you there.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to be said for just picking up a Sand King, so there's not a whole lot that they can do early on against him now that they've allowed him to get farmed. I mean,
Shaker.
They're going to dive after Lucky here. It looks like he is going to go down to that Broodmother, so Broodmother gets himself another kill here. Looking at a 4-0 advantage for mTw, and this game's spiraling out of control for Next pretty quickly here. Stalker's got some phases. But
Cinderin doesn't even need a gank at this point. He's like, oh, well.
Yeah. It's nighttime, and he's like, all right, I hit creeps better.
Yeah, I pressure mid. My teammates just ganking like absolute bosses, so I don't have to do anything.
He had a double damage and nighttime, and didn't even leave mid. It didn't care
had a
at all.
TP too. He's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, big time plays there. Equal gets stunned. We're going to see another death here as the Beastmaster. They're all taking turns to go bottom and die to the Broodmother. That is not good times for Next.
Either this game is going to end in 30 minutes or we're going to Game 5. So far, it seems like it's going to end in 30 minutes
or 70 minutes. It looks like 30 minutes to me.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I think mTw have maybe broken the will of Next.KZ.
Too early to call, maybe?
No, I don't know. We see a Fisher on 3, big time Fisher, but I think he's going to die. The Enigma stun, there's a Lich ulti, or a Lich nuke. Funzy's just going to walk right up there. He does get stunned. We see a black hole on 570 though.
Oh, hey.
Bigger bottle, Ephemed going down. Kabop does get the Venture Spear. He's going to take his line. Big plays.
That's 3 kills.
Hey man,
0-5 to 3-7.
3 for 2.
Yeah.
Like you were down 0-4. 3-7's much better.
Yeah. No, seriously, that's much better.
I guess it's actually 3 for 3, but I think it might have been 0 for 5 at one point.
They were 0 and 5, so it's 2 for 3. It's actually a decent.
That said, Shaska's just A-clicking that top tower, has got himself some arcanes, so we see yet again the strategy against Invoker for MTW, just mass arcanes. It worked out in the past, and it looks like it may be okay here.
Look, as long as Mantis don't get like a 27 Battlefield, they have a shot. I mean, Anti-Mage always have a shot. So, but with that said, Brood is here's back. She's back.
Yeah, the anti-everything down here on bottom doesn't quite have a whole lot of farm though. I mean, where's he gonna go? I mean, he can't farm anywhere. He can't farm bottom. Like he's staying here very admirably, but it's not actually gonna accomplish anything.
He's gonna try to farm top, I think.
I think at best, yeah, he needs to go. Oh, he can't. He's trying to make up his mind. He doesn't know where he wants to go. Up top, I mean, Shaska's level 9. Any kind of gang, and that's just a free kill. So, Mantis is in a bad place right now.
I think they're gonna try ganking the Brood, and that is the correct choice. The question is, where the hell is the dust? All right, they see Brood. Well, they see Brood. Okay, good. They see them now.
All right, well, there's a Fisher on those spiderlings.
All right.
Now they see him go invis.
And now he's gonna die, right?
Lucky taking some damage. They have no vision.
There's a sentry on the ground, but that's not dependable.
Yeah, he can run away from sentry ward. I mean, I agree. I think they need to have a dust. That said, there's a soul ring on Lucky. We talk about Lucky never dying. Lucky's 0-2 right now.
Yeah, he's 0-2. He does have 3 assists, though. Let's not lie here. So.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sasuke up top, he's just pressuring this lane. They're not paying any.
Here comes the counter gang. That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, Lich Ultimate Mantis is gonna fall.
Alright, that gank was really, really textbook and solid, but I want to point something out. Cinder walked in here, dropped a Fear, dropped a Void, and then backed out. Away from the Shaker Fissure, so that this Fissure could never hit more than one target. Same thing here for the Lich. Went in for Nuke, and then went back out. So, I mean, as good as Lucky is, this Fissure not going to hit 3 men. Of course, we saw Radiant getting a kill earlier on Enigma. But Anti-Mage going down, far more important.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Back in the mid lane here, Equal.
Equal gonna get dived here by Cinder, and he will go down, as well as Kabop just passing through. Just getting a little drop on, no problem. Gonna see Mantis blinks in, but he gets shackled in there, but a Sunstrike comes in from Invoker, and down goes Night Stalker. Mantis actually picked up the XP from that. That's pretty big. Yeah. He has gone ahead and gone for the Mana Burn build, by the way.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure any build will turn you into the game. It's just gonna come down to play, really.
It is 5-9 though, despite the early failures. I mean,
yeah, but look at the goal difference. Like, really, it's 5-9, but it's a tower is there. The farm is not here for Next.KZ. 5-9 is actually, if it's just translated in terms of gold and level disadvantage,
it's misleading.
It's actually like 5-20. It feels like.
Yeah, and Mantis goes top to farm, and then he learns a little bit about Shatska and her big arrows, and about Mantis not really being able to stand in there. He does have a ring of health, but Shatska just like constantly pressuring this lane under tower, forcing Mantis to last in her tower. Even having a Quelling Blade, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, though. I mean, obviously, Quelling Blade with burn damage is pretty good. Sasuke's going to rotate up top here, pick himself up a Force Staff, as well as an Illusion Room. So, our MTW going to go for this Tier 1 in middle now. They've already got the Tier 1 on bottom, the Tier 1 on top. Bruma is just pressuring that bottom lane. If they focus too much on trying to defend middle, she's going to get Tier 2 on bot.
And, of course, who are you going to put in her lane? Like, who actually can stop a push?
Nobody. Well, I think Sand King can stop a push. Oh, hold on just a sec. I think Cat's trying to kill the dog. I will be right back.
The cat is trying to kill the dog. Darwin's natural selection has been thwarted. Here we go. Funzy's going to ult and going to right-click there. Deny attempt by Stallcat. Not going to be there. Mid lane here we have constant 2 or 3 hero camping this. And they might be protecting this tower. But also mean that they are not going to get any EXP. And if you look at that 6 Shaker, not bad. Equal 10, not bad. Avenger 6, okay. They're doing alright, But look at the actual level disadvantages. 8 Lich, 9 Enigma, 10 Windrunner, 9 Brood, and 9 Night Stalker. They are really far behind in terms of the EXP as well. Anti-Mage now goes on the bot lane. The lane switches. I mean, this is like the 4th or 5th time that Anti-Mage has swapped a lane. You gotta keep in mind, every time he swaps a lane, he's either wasting 135, which he doesn't have a lot of 135 to drop down the drain, or he's wasting a lot of time moving the lane, which, well, that hurts him as well. Just a tough day for Next.KZ, who is just simply 1 game away. Right now, the Dire Squad taking their time, pressuring every single lane, grabbing those exterior towers. We're seeing about 2,700 go here for the Broodmother. No indication what he's actually going to go into. I think because you have such if you're having such an early lead and big lead, I think Orchid is going to be the strongest item you could consider. Yasha into Manta is not bad. Of course, there's always a safe BKB, but I don't think he actually needs a BKB in this game, at least not right now.
Okay, I'm back.
How's your cat?
I just want to say, you know how like do you know that cats when they kill an animal they purr? Did you know that?
No.
Like if a cat kills a mouse or something, it'll purr afterwards. It'll lay there and purr in happiness.
Okay.
The cat just attacked the dog. I picked it up and it was just purring hardcore, like so happy. Like they're such natural predators that when they go after an animal or they get a kill, they purr in delight, and that is sadistic and fucked up. But ooh, whoa, sorry about that. Big.
No, you were talking about
PG.
effing Matt, right?
Big. Oh yeah, of course, big PG cast.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you were discussing, I think, Anti-Mage's items or Funzy's items.
I was discussing everyone's lack of items, but yeah, Funzy doesn't have any item at the moment, and looks like Mantis. Whoo, big fights. That was
yeah. Funzy doesn't want to necessarily do that to a big burning.
Trust me, Funzy's purring right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Mantis hits hard. Funzy was all out of mana. He's gonna go ahead and try and A-click these creeps. He's got himself some treads. Well, that's a start. He's at 825. I mean, he's still, as long as he doesn't get a 27-minute Battle Fury, they have a chance. But it's looking a little bit like that. Nice Talker gets a kill in the middle, and Invoker Vengeful Spirit falls next. Equal getting dived here by Cinder. He's gonna go ahead and drop a silence. We're gonna see a Shackle Shot latches on, no problem. Void's gonna be followed up, and down he goes. Actually, Enigma's picking up that kill. So 3 kills here for mTw, and I believe they're gonna now take that Tier 1 tower in middle. Yep.
Lucky, by the way, don't die often, but 0-3 this game. I don't die often, but when I do, it is on the elimination match.
Yeah,
of the West qualifier.
Well, you jinxed it, man. You pointed it out.
I'm sorry. Lucky, I'm a big...
You're like, he's an amazing free throw shooter, misses 4 in a row. And it's like, what the hell?
I'm a big fan of your shaker play, but so far it has not been delivering. And I'm not really sure if it's a exaggeration, but I want to attribute it back to that first blood on the bot lane. Just the first blood.
Yeah.
And then Funzy just kind of spiral out of control, and it really forced people to come on the bot lane, and when you force people to come on bot lane, Cinder is free farming mid, Windrunner is free farming top, and you just kind of went over the map after that.
Imagine if they all 3 started bottom, and they had bought some wards.
And they ran him off the lane like you suggested.
Exactly, just run him off the lane completely and shut him down. Yeah, the opposing heroes may get a little bit of farm, but they're getting that anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you shut down that Broodmother, you either make them commit more resources to try and stop that, and while they're doing that, Mantis would then be free farming. It's just a whole different game in that scenario. Mantis gets a lot of early free farm. They maybe even kill Funzy. If nothing else, they just keep him off the lane, and he doesn't get fat, and he can't just A-click the whole bottom lane, as there's no towers down there. Nobody can farm down there. It's just a death trap. So, yeah, I think it's a huge deal.
Yep, meanwhile, Roshan is going to be attempted. Roshan fairly low in HP. Here comes Lucky. He does have his ultimate. If you could walk in right there, he's trying to. He gets Shaco. He's going to go down. Oh, no, that's messed up here. But they do get a Enigma. They get a Enigma.
And they get an equal. The Beastmaster goes, or rather, the other side gets Beastmaster and Vengeful Spirit. So they traded an Enigma for an for a Earthshaker, a Vengeful, and a Beastmaster. It's a solid trade. Also, they traded away the Aegis and the Roshan.
I wouldn't call that a trade. They just had that one.
Right. Well, there's a Vanguard now on Anti-Mage, so he at least can survive an initial barrage.
Do you think he can farm his Battle Fury in the next 10 minutes? I'm not sure if he can.
No, I don't think he can.
Well, maybe if he picks up a couple kills.
Not the way this goes. Now, if mTw leave him completely alone in 10 minutes, theoretically, yes, he can do that.
Oh, mTw would never do something like that.
No, they would not. I don't think they're going to. I mean, mTw is the kind of team that don't really allow you to pressure too much. So there's no tower golds coming, or no tower golds. I don't think there's any tower gold coming in the near future for Next. mTw are a team that really like to defend their towers, even to the detriment of them just winning the game. They will not let you have any towers, so I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't see any way for mTw to kind of, or Next Kazakhstan to kind of force those towers. Did you see an initiation on Shashka? He does get forced. He actually win runs, but he gets swapped and roared immediately. That win run's now going to run out. It looks like Mantis is going to get this kill. Oh, equal got it. That's not exactly what it would have liked.
It's all good. A kill's a kill.
But it's okay. A kill is a kill, yes. Yeah, but you would have liked to give that to Mantis. That said, Mantis is sitting at 960 gold, 1,000 gold now. So his Battle Fury is quite a ways to go. He's got about another, about 3,000 or so before that even happens. So it's going to be a bit.
It's perhaps time to back up, because if Next.KZ loses a fight up here, they're losing a base tower. So, because of Broodmother, of course, look at that. The army of spiraling is just, this is a phobia down here. Arachnophobia.
That said, I mean, if you actually look at it, how mTw get into the base?
You mean with their Night Stalker Aegis?
Yeah, how do they actually get into the base?
They right-click into the base. He's going for
whoa,
the BKB
whoa,
right
I've watched mTw. They don't do that. Are they gonna?
That's true. That's true.
If they try and wait 20 minutes to get into the base, I think Next.KZ can actually win. Despite
they're not gonna try to wait 20 minutes. They won't.
Why not? Last game they weren't not gonna wait that, but they went 51.
Well, last game at least Morphling was pressuring some towers. Who is actually pressuring right now?
Well, you know, I don't know. Maybe Anti-Mage will find them. I don't know. Yeah, probably not. But Cinder's got himself a Hasten and a BKB. BKB almost done.
Yeah, he's basically gonna walk in. He just has no fear.
Yeah.
Has Aegis, has BKB.
He does have fear. It's right after.
Oh, that's
gold.
right. Sorry.
It's the second.
It's called crippling fear. There you go.
You're retarded. BKB is finished. Kabop got treads, double bracers on him, so pretty fat. Sasuke, meanwhile, has a Phase Boot 4-staff bottle, Ultimate Orb, and about halfway to that Hex. On effing Mad, we've got Phases, a Soul Ring, a Bit Booster, a Mecha.
Bot lane.
And Funzy has got an Orchid and a Soul Ring. Got that Mithril Hammer for his BKB, but Mantis going to get a couple free creeps here. Nope, not quite.
Yo.
Mantis is getting a little bit of farm. Oh, no, Mantis. Oh, Mantis. You got shit. Oh, Mantis.
Nice silence.
Oh. What?
Big blitz.
What did he silence?
Dude, Vanguard.
What did he silence?
He silenced a Shaker, so Shaker don't stun him.
Why not just cycle the Anti-Mage?
Then he gets stunned.
Away.
And then, no, Shaker just stunned him, and then he blinks. Dude, big plays. Dude, this is how you roll. Click on Shaker right now. I'm not even joking. This is how you roll in a game like this. I definitely played these games before. Drastic measures. Drastic times.
What the hell?
He's buying recipes. I'm not joking. You're losing, what, 20% gold on each recipe you sell? But you're losing gold when you died anyways. Just go, man.
Lol.
I'm serious. You keep buying recipe.
Cash? Can your stash only hold 6 things?
No, well, you know, you put it on the ground or something.
Set
Yeah,
he's
got one on the ground too. This is legit. Smart. But I'm not sure this is a position you want to be in.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. Is there like a bug? The Soul Ring recipe like sells better than the other ones? Or
No. He's just grabbing that recipe because it's cheap.
Okay.
You could
125.
You could go for Bracer as well. But
wait, Bracer is a more expensive recipe.
Yeah, I'm saying if you have more gold, you could go for Bracer.
I think Wraithband's a better choice, right? Isn't that cheaper?
No. This is
anyway. Point is, Lucky boss strategy here. If this pays off, Next.KZ will be my new favorite team. Like if their Earthshaker can invest in a bunch of recipes and make that happen and get a Blink Dagger off of that,
they're trying.
And Mantis can go for a non-Battle Fury, just like Yasha build.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Yeah, then I would be impressed.
They got the Yasha. They got the Yasha.
Yasha's done.
You know
he
what?
wants to get a Mantis now.
I'm cheering for Next.KZ. This is like it's actually taking a worse than 23% chance.
Yeah.
But I'm cheering for Next.KZ.
Wayne would tell you it's a 50-50, bro.
50-50, sorry.
50-50. No, it's not. When it's 23-77, buddy. Effing Mad gets immediately nuked and healed. It looked like he didn't even take any damage. Meanwhile, Enigma, the Lord of the Rings, stashing his Ring of Regions.
Is he perhaps saving for a blink as well? No, he's not.
No, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Hood of Defiance. What was her name? Hood of Defiance pipe.
Yeah.
Blah. Just like going face first. Anyway, so I actually disagree with Mantis' choice to get Manta here. I understand he wants to get a Manta, and he's not thinking, oh, I can't get a Battle Fury. But
he needs it. He needs it against the Orchid. He needs it.
Holy Master is confused as to why he has the little soul rings. I wish I was listening to the Join Dota stream to hear the confusion.
Ain't no confusion. I'm sure they know.
Why would Doom buy a Blink Dagger? Anyway, I think but my point here, as far as Mantis, I think he needs to get a Battle Fury just for anti-push. Like, not kidding. Like, if he gets a Battle Fury, that's their best solution to Broodmother.
You know what's better than an anti-push? Yeah, they do. They have no idea what's going on. You know what's better than Battle Fury for counter push? Oh, Nebula dropping knowledge. Same with Rusta dropping knowledge.
Yeah, Versuta teaching a little bit of these nerds here.
No.
Anyway,
you know what's better than getting Battle Fury to counter push? You could kill them and that counter push.
isn't it 80%?
It's 75 or 80. I think it's 75. I'm not 100% sure. Perhaps it's actually 75.
Anyway, that's that. No, what was your point? I totally ignored what you were saying.
Yeah, no, you could get Battle Fury to counter push, but my point is you could also kill them in counter push.
Yeah, I think 100% he should have got the Battle Fury.
No, I'm saying you get the Manta because if you don't, you get Orchided to death, and that's his only way to get out of Orchid.
Oh, yeah, they have an Orchids. My apologies. I forgot about Orchid. Okay, yeah, you need to get the because honestly, going back to that previous point where he had Orchid the Earthshaker before we noticed the Soul Ring recipes and you went all ape shit. I think if you just silence the Earthshaker Anti-Mage, he can't blink away.
Yep, there you go.
Like you stun him and then he just blinks away. No, then he can't because he's silenced.
Exactly. So I mean, it's not like Manta's a poor item choice. I still think it's a decent.
Yeah, it is a great item choice, but I think he would still want to get a Battle Fury after that. As crazy as that seems, I think he still would.
Well,
because you need anti-push. What are you going to do? The Vlads? Like, that's awful.
I mean, your teammate could get... Look, the game is not going anywhere. Look, mTw says, yeah. We'll play. We play.
Man, mTw, you're playing a dangerous game here.
I'm saying they have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. No, they have way more than 5 minutes, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyway, Equal has himself a Necro book now, Necronomicon level 2. That gives you potentially a little bit of vision on that Broodmother. Maybe they could gang him a few times. Bop has a Gem of True Sight. Prize right there. Get a kill on the Bop. Get a free prize. Sashka, as we mentioned, has actually... Uh-oh. Okay, I've got some bad news.
What's the bad news?
Sashka has a Hex. There's a completed Hex on Windrunner.
Is there any 4 staffs? Okay, there's a 4 staff. There's a swap. We got this.
Who's we?
Next
They're
KZ.
not going to put you in.
I'm telling you. I'm on Next.KZ camp right now. Worse than 23%.
Whenever I'm talking about the Spurs and I say we, and people say like, "Oh, are you on the team?" It's like, "Yeah, but I'm on the inactive list. They're not going to put me in this week." Like, just totally roll with it. Lucky has decided to sell some of his Soul Ring recipe. No, he's just placing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's doing math in his head right now. Look at that! Look at that! That was a Soul Ring party over there. That's so emo.
And he's working on 11.
Emo party.
He's got 11 Soul Rings. They're 125. Sell for 75%. So my desktop math tells me that 125 times point. Oh crap! That's not what I wanted.
125 times 75% is like 82, 83, something like that.
93.75. Learn math, kid. Anyway, and he's got 11, so times 11, so he's sitting at 1,031 gold right now. So he's about halfway there.
Halfway there. I think at some point you just don't do that. You stop doing that because
he bought a few more.
He bought a few more. But at some point you just don't. For the last couple hundred golds, you save it outright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, it's safe. It's a safe strat, and they have all the time in the world right now.
He's got 12 Soul Ring recipes now. It looks like 2, 4, 6, 8.
Someone in chat asking, Tango pooling legal? I don't think it is.
13. No, it is not legal. So he's got 13 right now. So he's getting there. Manta Style is complete on the Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
mTw. Next is gonna win this.
If they do.
Shaska's gonna get caught with a Mantis here.
I'm taking the S off Cinderen's name.
This is gonna be
like how I took off S off Swagamama.
This is gonna be Yinderin.
this is not Swaggerin anymore.
Yinderin. Anyway, he has a BKB in 3K, so Cinderin, I mean, he's still getting pretty farmed. Sasuke has that Hex, of course.
Okay, here's the thing I have a problem with Next.KZ's play. They're pushing out. They're pushing out. They're trying to stop the Roche. If they lose this fight right now, they're done.
Yes, I
don't care if you have 200 Soul Ring recipe.
What if you just give him the Roshan in exchange for that tier 1?
Yeah, I think that's right. You do it, and then you hope to God, you hope to Ice Frog that mTw don't push.
No, they didn't get the tower in time. But I think it was a good idea. It was a good idea. Try and snipe that tier 1 while they're going for Roshan.
If Shasuka picks off anybody right now, no, Venge.
Well,
Game is gonna get hard.
570 is the one.
All right, Mantis. Mantis.
Mantis with that.
No.
Oh,
I even popped that Mantis.
Wow.
Where'd he go? Where the hell did he go?
He blinked right into the trees on the left. Tree cutting skill number 1 doesn't do the trick. You gotta cut more trees down. It's better than that. Effing mad. They don't know where they're searching for him. They think he's still there. He's not there. Anyway. That was close. That was close. Mantis TB bottom goes for a little more farm.
My heart is beating right now. Mantis' life is flashing before my eyes.
Your heart's gonna go on?
My heart is turning on, yes. And I'm gonna get about 2% regen per second, about. Mantis still have a TP? Yeah, perfect play.
Equal has Necro 3, he's got a regen rune, he's got 800 gold, he's got a, mTw maybe had enough of these shenanigans. And they're gonna walk right into this.
Lucky should be selling his shit right now. Lucky, go. Sell. Mass sell.
Matt, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough.
Are you doing the math?
He bought another one.
He has 6. He has 6 on him. He has 600 gold. He should have enough.
He has enough.
Sell your sell your actual soul ring if you need to. Here we go. Yes, they're gonna roll on Funzy. Can Funzy be brought down? Yes, he can. No more Aegis. Cinder pops a BKB right now. Anti-Mage gonna get focused. Anti-Mage doesn't have the buyout. They're stopping Cinderin. They're stopping this. Funzy's back. The nice ghost wall. Don't chase out, guys. No, they're gonna do it anyways. Force up the high ground. Mantis gonna back off. You stop the Aegis. You defend up the hill. Go, go, go. You got assist, right? Lucky. Go back and sell your shit. No more time, man.
Anti-Mage burned his, Broodmother rather burned his BKB.
Yeah.
The last thing that Mantis needs to do right now is blink over there. That would be a terrible.
570.
570 feeling ballsy. Gonna get a shackle. Doesn't proc though. We see an ultimate.
No, don't do a stall. Cat gets. Oh, dude, he's the dude with the force staff. He does force him back. There's the silence on Denchime. Still holding. Fear just slowing everyone down. Mech is used. Dude, if BKB comes back offline here for Funzy, it is gonna be a big time shackle shot. Not latching. Glyph is finally gonna be popped. There's an Orchid. It's gonna get immediately pop here. Equal access again, not hitting too many targets. Gonna blink back. Very lucky for them. They don't have much creep equilibrium. Still going on the milling here. Ooh,
here we go. Big selling of soul rings, one at a time.
One at a time, man.
One at a time.
You got a mass sell. Look, plus 100, plus 100, plus 100. He's getting there. Dude, if he drops the biggest echo of his life, dude, sell your boots. Dude, sell your boots. No, do it. Just sell your boots. You need it now.
Sell your boots, bro.
No, they still hold. They still hold.
It is 100.
They still hold.
All right, he's at 2,100. Go sell those.
So it's 80% then, right?
No, don't do this.
It's 80% then, right?
Going after Kebab. Kebab's gonna get. Oh, nice unintentional dodge of the Sunstrike. Yo,
bro, it's 80%.
Frost Armor is gonna slow down Mantis a bit. That might do the trick.
It's 80%, right?
Boom. And they get the gem. It's like the big prize. Look at that. See, I told you, kill Kebab, win a free prize.
Real fast.
They defend. They just lost the tower.
Nebula.
What?
Go on to Calc and type 0.8 times 125.
It's 100.
Okay, so it's 80%. I was right.
That's what I said. Yeah, you're right. It is 80%, not 75.
Don't quite question me.
Rasuda, how dare he?
Okay, we got the blink. I believe I could fly.
Dude, if Next win this game,
I believe I could touch the sky.
I'm gonna be shocked actually. Mantis has 2K. Now the problem here is Anti-Mage isn't really that fat yet. I mean,
dude,
he's getting there.
Dude,
but he's not that fat.
mTw, it is gonna shipbreak. They're gonna shipbreak when Shaker jumps at them. I'm no joke. Because they're like, how the hell? I think they figured out. They must seem lucky. He's multiple soul ring recipes.
Yeah, he was carrying an extra recipe that whole time.
Yeah.
So he kind of gave away the deal.
Yeah, he gave away the secret strat.
Yeah, it's a big strat. That said, Next playing pretty wise here. I gotta be honest. An mTw propensity to just not push shot. Equal is gonna get caught out here.
No, he's gonna roar. Oh no! All right, ditch. Okay, we got it. We're good.
Sasuke taking a bunch of damage there, though. He manages to survive. A nice Sunstrike attempt from Invoker, but not going to do the trick. Broodmother gets the Beastmaster. A couple BMs getting it on there.
Couple BMs getting on there. Man her up, man. Man her up.
Bad-mannered players. We got a
BKB
and Orchid.
What we're watching right now is, let's take down the top tower and let's push bot.
No, that makes perfect sense. Because once you get the top tower, then you can go get the bottom tower.
Right, so when you get the bot tower, and then you could you could kill the bot racks, and then when you get the top racks, it's an easier time.
Well, then you push bottom, and you can backdoor the top racks.
Exactly.
Because there's no tower up there. I mean, you might think that it would be easier to push against the lane with no tower, but you would be wrong.
Yeah, it's actually not the case.
Yeah, it's
if
much harder.
anyone cannot detect, yes, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, look at the haste!
No,
Did you
man,
see that?
Yeah, he's actually running in like an idiot.
Did you see anti-mage in haste?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't do it! Oh, shh! Right, I'm good.
Yeah, look at his haste animation.
Yeah, yeah, he looks idiotic, almost.
It looks ridiculous. He turned into Bloodseeker. Do more heroes do this?
Yeah, they look kind of weird. Beastmaster, when he runs, he just holds his two axes. Like he's holding a knife and a fork, and he's just going into work. I'm serious.
He's like, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
Nom. Anyway, Mantis, so he denied the haster, and he tried to get something.
Seriously, if Next.KZ win this, I'm taking the S off Synderen.
I am putting the S on Next, though.
Okay.
Snacks.
Swags? Snacks?
Schnext. Big Schnext. The impossible bosses trying their best to defend here.
Alright, okay. We're going to calm down a little bit. Perhaps the last battle is going to be coming up here.
Yeah, this could be.
Could be it.
Next's last stand. The impossible bosses may be falling here.
Yeah, the impossible. Or they be holding on, and that's where legends created. Okay, Blink in here. Just cutting some trees. So there's a roar here. And where's the blink? Where's the blink? Where's the blink? Big echo here. And no, the black hole is hitting. It gets canceled here. Mantis. Oh no, he popped his Manta already. Here comes Night Stalker. They want him right now. Tree gets cut up. Does he have buyback? Ooh. Yes, he does. He's going to come back. Beastmaster, no more roar. The Raxus are still okay at this point here. 1-for-1 trade. Vengeance down. No swap being used here. Invoker still fairly healthy, but no more mana. They should not chase out Stallcat. Back the F up, my friend. They're blink. Okay, mTw's back.
This is a really good choice by mTw, actually. I think I actually agree with him this time.
Okay.
They not only did they catch the anti-mage, they forced him to buy out. His buyout's now on cooldown. He's down to 2.4k. He had to spend, like, what, 1,000 to buy out. And all they did, they traded a Windrunner for Revenge, which sounds bad, but then you think, oh, well, they also got a buyout.
And the reason they're not pushing it because Windrunner's not here. They need a Force Staff and a Hex, yeah.
Yes. They didn't get any actual damage done, but they did burn a black hole, which I guess is kind of relevant. That said, I think burning every gold on anti-mage at this point is super precious. The whole reason they're turtling is to try and get him as much as gold as possible. He's not that fat. He doesn't have a Battle Fury. His gold increase is not very quick.
But if they get a gank off right now, which doesn't seem like it because there is a teleportation back in, and looks like they want to take this fight out the base without Echo. They want to go for it. I think this is not a good choice. Yeah, Equal gets silenced up. If the Shackle latch on 2, it does latch on Equal though. Uh-oh, here comes effing Matt. He's going to drop a Malice. Syndren's mana's going to get burned. Equal gets Force Staff out. And Mantis gets hexed up. If the second Sacro Shadow is going to land on him, he's going to be in big trouble. He's got to blink. He does blink to the right side. But guess what? Night Stalker's on your tail. No, mTw. Correct pushing choice. Ignore the Anti-Mage and just go. Anti-Mage is going to port back. Anti-Mage is going to go mid. He has a port. Beastmaster dead for about 40 seconds. Echo Slam is going to be back online in about 20. Dude, he needs to get mana as well, and I don't think there's enough time. Mantis, you gotta go back. You gotta heal up. Your HP is very, very low. It's up to 3,200 right now. What do you buy? Buyback is not an option anymore.
Yeah, I think you just rush and...
You just give up racks and you defend second?
A butterfly.
I think they give up racks.
I guess they're going to just let them have the racks and try and get some towers. I mean, the similar going back to the strategy with the Roshan is just let them have what they're going to get and try and get something that you might not be able to get.
Yeah, because they're not going to defend.
They get a tower that they wouldn't otherwise get. It looks like we're going to have a defense on the bottom, too. Very wisely, mTw, since 2 TPs there. Mantis, going to go ahead and buy that Eagle Horn. He's going to TP out. Oh, Mantis.
Eagle Horn instead of...
Mantis.
Eagle Horn instead of Heart? What's your thoughts on that?
No, I think the Butterfly is a much better choice. You have physical damage all over the place. I mean, Synderen, physical damage. Broodmother, physical damage.
The evasion is not irrelevant too, yeah.
I mean, the evasion's big time. That's the most important thing. You also get that armor, and of course, the damage output is a lot greater. I think you just kind of got to go for it, right? I mean, you're not going to win a game by buying a heart. You're not. It's just not.
That's true.
He needs to kill everything. He's their only source of damage right now. I mean, they have Invoker, who's level 14, isn't really doing a lot. Earthshaker only has a level 2 ultimate at this point. Beastmaster is just Necrobook, is really not existent. So, he needs to do a damage. So I think the Butterfly is a good choice.
Here's the thing.
Maybe even an E-Blade?
I I'm not so sure about the gameplay, although it does give him an out to all those physical DPS. Roshan's gonna get taken. Windrunner picks up the Aegis, and I think they have correctly identified Windrunner is actually their most important hero. With the fact that he could Shackle, with the fact that he could Hex, and Beastmaster and friends should be getting out very, very soon on the top lane. Anti-Mage may be trying his best to push down that tier 2. No, he's gonna be porting back Alamana in this case. And here comes really the last defense. If Next.KZ loses this Rex, they're absolutely done. There's no shot at all.
Yeah. And actually, Windrunner has a Demon Edge and 2.3k as well.
He's going to get MKB, and that might actually kind of ruin Next Mantis' day.
He can even go crits. We have a Talisman of Evasion that has been purchased, so the evasion that you normally think of as on a Butterfly is already there. I see not enough people just pick up a Talisman. I mean, a Talisman's a good item. You don't have to wait till 27 to finish the Butterfly. Just getting the Talisman itself is going to be pretty important. And obviously, this decision is made easy by the fact that he has no buyout, so just spend your gold, bro.
Ooh, Shackle Shot not latching. This game is kind of...
Man, Shackles make for tense games, don't they?
They do.
Like, if you get hit with a Shackle, the game's over.
So you're saying they don't make for intense games?
Yeah, well, if every time Mantis gets shackled, the game, like, he dies pretty much every time.
Alright, so if you're mTw, do you just storm up the hill and make sure he doesn't have buyback? No, he doesn't have buyback anyways. With that said, Anti-Mage is like 700 away from a butter.
Yeah, we're looking at almost a 25,000 XP advantage.
Whatever goal advantage, like those numbers don't mean anything at this point.
I think they mean quite a bit. I'd like to point out this is the closest 9-22 game I can recall. This game feels very much like
this game is not close. This game is less than 23%. Not a 50-50, I'll tell you that.
this is a Dwayne Wade 3 from Next.KZ right now. No, I disagree. I think this is actually a lot closer than it seems. I feel like the Next.KZ can win a battle and be right in this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, they have to win that battle, which I'm not sure if they can win it. It's not a 50-50.
No, but it's closer than a 9-22.
Not sure about that either. It's more like a 1 out of 50 kind of thing.
Anyway. So, 570 looking for a chance to swap. He swapped a few times here and just died instantly, and it was kind of a poor choice to swap. I think they may be overplaying themselves a bit here. We have a Ghost Scepter now on Earthshaker. Earthshaker wants to be able to ulti in, get a big blink, and then Ghost Scepter to dodge. I'm going to have to mute my mic here.
Alright, no problem. 400 gold for Mantis to his Eagle Horn. If you want to count the teleport scroll cell, then perhaps just 300 gold. Get storming up the hill. The buyback is going to be on cooldown, but it's not going to be relevant here for Anti-Mage because he won't have to go for a buyback. He's going to flat out buy the Eagle Horn. Or not the Eagle Horn, the Quarterstaff when he have it. Right now we're waiting for Windrunner to get a Shackle Shot. The beauty of a Windrunner in a late game situation like this, he's going to have to mono regen to Shackle all day long. If any one of those hit, it is uphill time for mTw.
Yeah, definitely. Next is going to do their best to defend this, but I'm not feeling it. Cinder, and he does have a Solrus now. It just gives him so much pushing in there. Shoska goes ahead and ultis that ultimate. He ultis that tower. Shoska tries to get a little harassed, not going to work. He does go. Shoska Mantis jumps in there, drops that Mantis style. It doesn't actually do much. He's making funsy as fast as he can.
Oh no!
Not going to work. Big black hole catches Mantis. Down goes Mantis. Down goes Next.KZ. mTw will be advancing to your international. They are the West Qualifier champions. I don't see any way for them to defend 3 heroes to 5, 3 heroes to 4, whatever. How do you feel?
Like when I found out that Santa wasn't real.
Oh, mTw is a good team. They deserve to be invited in the first place. I'm glad that they get to go. I'm bummed that my boys Mouse didn't make it. I'm bummed that Next didn't make it. I was rooting for them. About halfway through this tournament, I realized that Next was awesome. I'm totally a big fan. But mTw earned it, man. They're a good team, and they deserve to go.
Well, I mean, your champion always have to be congratulated, and I really think they play well. I mean, there's some games that look really rough for them, but this game, there was some composed pushing, especially that decision to go back. They traded Windrunner for a, what do you call it? A Vengeful Spirit, and then a buyback. And most teams might have just said, man, we have the advantage, even 4-4, let's just go. But composed pushing at the end.
Yeah, they had 5 minutes to try and push after that buyback. Once it happened, shut up! I might kill a dog right now. The Anti-Mage, I mean, once you got that buyout off them, that was all they needed. And now they're going to be able to take this. I mean, they've got the middle racks, they've got the bottom racks, they've got the top racks. There are mega creeps. There's really not much for Next to do. And Next doesn't want a GG. Obviously, a spot on the international. They may be composing themselves, just accepting their fate. You know, you never want to just give up, but this is game, boys.
What if they defend against Megas?
I would shit a brick, actually. I would actually eat a hat immediately after.
I want that on webcam.
Yeah, well, it's not going to happen, so you don't have to worry about it.
It might.
Sasuke has an MKB.
It might. This is
Sinner
actually
has an assault curse.
It's actually
Blink
worse than
Dagger,
when
vitality and mechanism. Like there's just
dude,
just
Anti-Mage gonna have a butterfly.
Anti-Mage doesn't out DPS Funzy right now, I don't think. Funzy out DPS them. They 1v1, and he had a Manta on him, and Funzy was like, lols.
I believe.
Well, you believe it in Santa Claus right now, because it ain't happening. It ain't happening, bro. This cast is over, despite what Mantis and Next are trying to do here. Please don't prolong this game for 15 minutes.
Please
don't
do
it.
Please do.
mTw are going to gather in middle. They're going to smoke up and just go in this thing, I think.
All right, Butter is done. All right, come back time, guys.
Yeah, Butter has been done on Funzy for some time.
No.
Man, I'm bummed to see Next Kazakhstan fall. I was rooting for him there. Pretty blatantly towards the end, too.
All right, here we go. Here we go. The action's going to happen. Shaco Shot's going to land on Mantis. Defensive swap, maybe offensive swap. Force Staff out here. Black Hook's going to get popped. It gets canceled here. And nice pickoff here for Mantis. He gets silenced up, though. He's going to get focused by 3 heroes. And no way he's going to survive that. It seems like Santa Claus has left North Pole. Or was never to be there in the first place. And looks like congratulations to mTw for going... Oh, as I say that, though. Mother buys back, Cinderella buys back, everybody buys back.
Right back in there.
Yo, nice mana burn for the kill. Triple kill for our Beastmaster friend. But the Mega Creeps are simply too strong. GG gets called, well fought by Next.KZ. And your champion is mTw. Mortal teamwork, showing off their teamwork at the end. Fake GG call into defense. Let's go. Nope.
Kabak with the Havos response. Yeah! Remember when they won the international, Navi and Havos? I think it was Havos. Yeah, he just jumps out there and just like loses his mind right outside the booth. That was awesome. Anyway, international bound mTw taking it down.